right now. All right, so we got Ness versus DK. Well, this can be a very volatile match for either character. So we're going to be seeing a lot of Ness trying to outspace DK, not trying to let DK get within grab range.
But we're gonna see DK just wanting to bash the small child.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing DK. Hopefully, we'll see a lot of mix-ups between dash tack. Yep, dash tack and grab. As Ness is, is trying to space out with sort of Fairs, PK Fire, any of his aerials that are, pretty long range and out for quite a while. But
and one thing we're gonna have to watch for, because I know Zork talks about it a lot, is the PK magnet or the side magnet, whatever it's called.
Yep.
The blue thing.
The side magnet.
Yeah, the blue thing. That's not the shield, because his shield is also blue apparently. In this case, because he's player 2. But PK Thunder just wrapping around.
Yeah, I think Zork was actually trying to go for the PK. Ooh! Doesn't need the PK rocket because he got that down air. Gets the spike and takes first stock.
Ton of Juice gets juiced there himself, but we're going to have to see where that sauce is, because we don't need juice, we need sauce.
Yeah, can he make the comeback? It's kind of rough for DK at this point, because Ness isn't really exactly at a percent where he can get good combos at, but a back air will knock him off stage to the jump. Can he get the finish? No, too far. The nice drift back. Drifts back to ledge and doesn't get hit by the F smash that
A ton of juice.
A ton of juice placed out.
There you go.
Sorry, new player.
And again, that is the nice thing about Boilercon. Shout outs to P-Sub for giving us this menu, as I'm going to continuously shout out, as I am a sellout now, and have a ton of different clubs to shout out throughout this bracket. But we got pretty dominant lead by Zork, but DK just got to clap him a couple times. And
yeah, one thing I haven't been seeing very a ton of juice is those grabs. DK's grab is actually very good, especially at this percent. Yes, there you go. Up throw isn't usually recommended after the cargo, just because since he's at such a high percent, he could just be taking him off stage and then pushing down, and then he's dead.
Cargo throw is so much fun to watch. I don't understand them. I don't think I ever will, but
so DK has a few cargo throws. The main one he will be using is at low percents, he'll be throwing them up, so that way he can get up airs, and at higher percents, he'll be trying to take them off stage and throw them off.
So what I'm hearing is he has a miniature ding-dong that doesn't kill.
Yes, basically.
All right, game 1 will go to Zork, as I am talking about Smash 4 things that no one cares about.
Yeah, but something I was really liking about Zork's play, he was really just trying to keep DK out of his range. Also, something that I think Zork was, kind of happy about was a ton of juices. Wasn't placing many back airs out. The back airs really hurt Ness, because Ness's forward air is very disjointed, but back air does stuff it out because it is a multi-hit move. So it's way worth in DK's favor to go for that.
And you heard it here. DK beats Ness 60-40. According to Tybal.
I did not say that. I still think Ness wins the matchup. I'm just saying there are options. I never said anything about it being 60-40.
Going to game 2, we'll see if the character counter pick comes through. That's a PT on screen. Never mind, it's just Peach.
Oh, but the switch might come out.
DK Peach. Princess DK.
No, gonna stick it out with the DK.
And definitely that last game, it would have been nice if he had, just an extra life or two for DK. Speaking of which, extra life is here at Boilercon.
Segue.
And yeah, so make sure you check them out. They're a great organization where basically they support gamers in game-a-thons, but that doesn't really matter at the moment anymore, because I have to point out that Zork just carried DK across the stage, and it was disgusting.
Ness can do that. Fair is a very good move. It doesn't have too much knockback on it.
I think Villager should be able to pocket that, and then Ness shouldn't.
You think Villager should be able to be pocket anything? Okay,
that's not true.
You need to
as long
calm.
as it's a projectile, a Pokemon, a platform, or a sword.
None of those things are what you call, unless you're including disjoints in there. I don't know, man.
And anyway, back to the game.
There we go. I'm seeing a lot more backers. I'm really liking this. That's really good for him. But Ness's backer is also a great move. Fair will catch him off stage again, and I think a ton of juice will have to be a little more wary of that, because that is what finished him off last game, a fair carry off to the blast zone. But this game's looking a lot closer. It's actually, he could get the stock pretty quickly, unless Zork just keeps back airing him. Jeez. Calls out the grab, gets the PK Fire into a grab. Yeah, and the hard part about Ness is once he gets the lead, if he can get like just any combo, it will lead to a decent amount of percent, which really hurts.
Now, on a side note, because I kind of forgot to point it out as soon as we actually loaded in, because I wasn't paying attention during Select, but they are on Yoshi's. How do slants play in this matchup, do you think?
Slants in this matchup don't hurt too much. If Ness is on ledge and he throws out a PK Fire, there is a chance that it will hit the, it will just go into the slant and not go anywhere. But other than that, I don't think the slants play too much of a great deal. The ledge, however, in the stage, there is, both sides of the ledge, there's a little bump that if you hit it, if an opponent gets hit into it, the angle they'll get sent down into is a downwards diagonal angle towards the blast zone, which is a horrendous angle for most characters. And that is something I really don't like about this stage.
Duly noted. Definitely counterpick worthy for anyone who can recover from that easy. So, I'm personally a huge fan of the stage. I like slants.
Yeah.
I think Castle Shoot should be legal. I don't actually. That was a joke. That was
okay.
a joke. That was a joke.
I was worried for a second there. Okay, so something I really want to see a lot of Nesses do, that was an unfortunate SD, but also, after getting the PK Fire very high percents, it's very easy to SDI upwards, so that way you don't get hit by, or you don't get grabbed. So what I would like to see other Nesses do is, because up air is such a versatile move, you can just up air there instead, and it'll catch even air dodges towards Ness's direction. So it's a very good option, and you can follow their DI.
And it's definitely a lot. I feel like it's probably very safe in this matchup because DK is such a big beefy boy. He's the beef ball.
Yep, his big body really hurts him. But in this case, it's not doing so badly, and man, is DK going on a train right now. He has Ness off stage. Oh, and the F smash!
There's the clap.
Dang!
Taking it back with the clap back.
Okay, I really like the adjustments by a ton of juice. He's definitely started throwing out a few more back airs. He's definitely started to catch on to sort of Ness's aerial movement that Zork's kind of placing out. Something we haven't been seeing a lot of Zork doing this in this matchup is PSI Magnet. He hasn't been doing any of it. Side Magnet hasn't been coming out a lot. Kind of surprising. So we'll have to see if he revises that. Also, not too many PK Thunders, surprisingly. Because he's been going off stage and trying to go for the edge guard, and he did get it once. Unfortunately, not again during the match, but I guess we'll be going to Smashville here.
And I think a lot of that is you got to know about your mix-ups on the coverage. As a really main myself, I know that I either bowling ball or run at them in there and hope it works. Neither of which ever work, but that's a different story altogether. But Ness has the PK Thunder or the just crush their soul and step on them kind of thing. We got an early lead. For
with that,
and that's
the start of Game 3 is going very in a ton of Juice's favor. These back airs are absolutely hurting Ness right now. Please don't get up into this. Oh my goodness, that was so close.
My heart stopped there for a second.
Yes,
not even
see,
playing.
that was the exact situation I was referring to. If Ness tries to throw out a forward air, DK can back air, and back air will stuff out the forward air, so he won't even take that much percent.
And Zork clinging onto life here, but still getting a nice few hits in here and there.
Yeah, Zork's sort of holding center stage right now. This is a really good thing because DK's only real upwards kill moves are basically up smash and the upwards cargo throw, which, if DI'd improperly, will kill him right now. So we'll see if that comes out into play. But right now, Zork's on a pretty back. That was a very questionable PK Thunder. I don't know about that one. Kind of put him open just for any hit to hit him, as long as DK could avoid the PK Thunder itself. But yeah, a ton of juice with the lead.
And that right there is where you're talking about of the whatever up fire. Yeah, my brain just stopped talking.
You're good.
But ton of juice getting it out of that, going up, avoiding the fair, and smart decision to drop down there, not get hit by the fair, by a ton of juice. And
yeah.
That every time he claps, man, I get so nervous after last game.
It's definitely, I think it's also definitely in Zork's mind currently, just the fact that it could kill him right now. This might actually kill him. Rage is a terrifying thing. I don't think that would have killed him if DK didn't have Rage, but since he's sitting on 148%, it's hurting. And this is kind of snowballing into a ton of Juice's favor right now. Oh, he's trying to take him off stage. Dang, he tried to go for the down air, or forward air. Trying to get the early kill and end this right now, but I think he's, oh no, he still had a jump. All right, well, he was at high percent, so it wasn't too bad. Going for the kill at that point is definitely like if you get it, you finish the game and you're done. It's great.
And you feel really
Ooh!
good, but there it is.
Wow,
There
he
it is.
called him out so hard, and the forward smash will take it. Ton of Juice taking it 2-1 over Zork.
GG's to both players. Ton of Juice really showing up there with the
Yeah,
adjustments.
I love the adjustments that were happening after game 1. That was a good play by him.